This will drive him crazy, but it's for his own good.
I threw out all junk food.
He has no self-control.
I'm marrying a health nut.
I did get him something sweet.
Now there's a Nutri-Grain for between meals, with no added sugar, just delicious fruit fillings and whole grain goodness.
Can you stand all this love and attention?
I could get used to it.
Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bars, the taste of how much you care.
The best brunches at the beach, tonight at 11 on 7.
We're in Calgary for the 15th Olympic Winter Games, and ABC's live coverage continues. Once again, here's Jim McKay.
I'm talking turkey. I'm talking brown bag and Louis Rich turkey. Oh, yeah.
From turkeys raised on fresh country water and natural grains come Louis Rich Turkey Cold Cuts. Turkey Cold Cuts up to 98% fat-free and 100% delicious.
Talk about Louis Rich turkey. Turkey Cold Cuts. The turkey worth talking about. Healthy appetites. Louis Rich turkey. The turkey worth talking about.
I've planned thousands of dinners and affairs for everyone from next-door neighbors to royalty. But now I'm planning my biggest ever, a party for 77 million people. I'm Martha Stewart, and I'm Kmart's new consultant for entertaining and lifestyle. I'll be helping millions of Kmart customers with tips on just about everything for the home and entertaining. So come to Kmart. 77 million people. I hope I made enough food.
In 1895, Dave Lennox invented the modern home furnace and changed forever the face of America's comfort. 93 years later, Lennox still leads the way. We've grown some, and we keep homes cool now as well as warm. But there's still a little bit of Dave in every Lennox employee. A stubborn, old-fashioned commitment to value, workmanship, quality you can depend on.
Attaboy, Dave.
Lennox Heating and Air Conditioning. Quality proven over time.
With an optional 4-liter monster under its hood, Jeep Comanche doesn't just stand apart. It stands alone.
Save up to $1,800 on selected Jeep vehicles. America's winners.
Kind of interesting last few minutes. I've been sitting here watching the Olympics for somebody who's a friend of yours. You at least feel like it, I'm sure. Michael J. Fox, he of Back to the Future and Family Ties and other dramatic triumphs. Michael, it's good to see you.
It's nice of you to say that.
You're home now in Canada, right?
Well, I'm home. That I'm in Canada. My family are all in Vancouver, which is just on the other side of the mountains. But well, more than just on the other side. But it feels like home. Anytime I'm in Canada, it feels like home.
Well, speaking as I'm getting to be a Calgarian, I think. Speaking as a Calgarian,
You sound like a Calgarian.
You were born in that. I do.
Yeah.
You say that as an Edmontonian,
Yeah, right.
which is where you were born. That was my point. Right?
Well, I was born in Edmonton, but I take no part in the feud between Edmonton and Calgary. I moved out of Edmonton. My family was in the service, so we left when I was about 2. So I was born in Edmonton, but I don't hate Calgary, and I don't, don't hurt me, guys. It's pretty scary, this Edmonton-Calgary thing.
Well, it's really serious, much more so than any cities in the States, I think.
Well, we take our competition very seriously here in Canada, and I think that, East-West has a little thing, and Toronto and Vancouver has a little thing, and French-speaking Canada and English-speaking Canada has a little thing, and hopefully it's all for the betterment of the country, and that, it makes us more spirited and competitive, but it's definitely serious.
Well, you and I you're honorary captain of the hockey team, but you knew that.
No, of the ski team.
Of the ski team?
Yeah.
Okay. You a good skier?
So I was real happy about the medal last night, Kara Percy. No, I'm an okay skier. I mean, I'm kind of skier who puts on skis and goes to the top of the hill and makes it down most times, but with no degree of skill or style.
You and I were sitting here watching when the Katarina Witt interview was on, and you said, gee, my friend Woody Harrelson would like to meet her. Woody came up with you, the young bartender from Cheers?
My friend
I have
Woody
a feeling
Harrelson.
you'd like to meet her, is what you were saying.
No,
I haven't finished. Let me explain what happened.
You get me into so much trouble when you say that, Jim.
When she finished the interview with Donna, listen, this is what she said. She said, I heard Michael J. Fox is in town. I am a great admirer of his, and I would like to meet him. That's the truth.
That's very nice. Well, good. I'll meet her, and I can set her up with Woody.
Yeah.
Because Woody's running around here. He saw her on the monitor, I guess, and he went down to find the wherever he was, wherever she was. So Woody's out looking for her now.
Okay. Michael, great to see you here. Thanks for being with us. Hope you enjoy all of the events that you have time to see. Michael J. Fox.
Jeep designed Cherokee to give you more than any other vehicle of its kind. Like a choice of 2 or 4 doors and room for 5 adults. And now you can get Cherokee with an optional 4-liter 6-cylinder engine that has more power, a lot more power, than anything in its class. All of this is precisely why 4-Wheel and Off-Road magazine named Jeep Cherokee 4x4 of the Year for the 2nd time.
Save up to $1,800 on selected Jeep vehicles, America's winners.
Just like a breath of fresh air early in the morning.
There's something about the taste of Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
I mean, usually I start sneaking some out of the box before I even get it into the bowl.
The tradition.
I've been eating them since I was a little girl. My son eats them.
The value.
You can buy all the imitations and not get Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
That make it part of a breakfast people feel special about.
Kellogg's Corn Flakes is tops.
Corn Flakes from Kellogg's. What more could you want from a cereal?
If you had all the experience of yesterday, with all the skill and innovation of today, you couldn't lose. USA! Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Carry the caring card.
The kids had the ideas. Architect Bob Leathers had the know-how. But getting the job done took the whole town.
You're doing it right. Doing it right. You're doing it. Doing it. Doing it right.
With help from Stanley, Gainesville built more than a playground. They built a dream.
Stanley helps you do things.
After all, every great athlete has to start somewhere.
Right.
Fluids and minerals. Supplying energy to working muscles.
Sir, would you choose hamburger A, a Wendy's hamburger that's made fresh, or hamburger B that's pre-made so it sits around?
Oh, B, because it sits around. I'm a trucker, and I need something made for the long haul, and that baby looks like it'd hang around for 6, maybe 7 stays.
But wouldn't the fresh Wendy's hamburger taste better?
It might, but I can eat this B burger in Shaky Town and still be tasting it in Salt Lake.
Most people prefer the taste of fresh hamburgers, like Wendy's, the best burgers in the business.
Wow, you see that? Whoa! Oh, man, what kind of gas did you put in this car?
Knocking can turn your car into a loser. But Texaco Super Unleaded's higher octane blend helps eliminate knocks and restores lost power. And its Petrox detergent helps keep the power flowing.
Whoa! Up ahead, there's Texaco, star of the American road.
Recently, 10 best-selling wall paints were tested on the toughest quality measurement, scrub resistance. The winner, Glidden Spread Satin, on sale now.
Who came in second?
Does it really matter?
Glidden, your paint should be this good.
The mid-size Dodge Dakota with new package discounts to save you up to $1,500, plus cashback savings of $500 more. When it's gotta be right, it's gotta be a Dodge.
If you're ever near the Plaza Mayor in Madrid, walk in any direction, and you'll find hundreds of wonderful things to buy, from hand-tooled leathers To tasty tapas, to the most fragrant flowers in Spain. But to buy them, occasionally you'll need cash. So bring your Visa card, because Madrid has over 1,000 places to get cash with Visa, but only one with just American Express. Visa Cash, it's everywhere you want to be.
Coming March 1st and 2nd, it's a special Growing Pains.
Lord have mercy.
2 nights of rockin' and rollin'.
I'm Lydia.
Oh, that's great. How do you do that?
How'd I do what?
Following the Olympics, a Growing Pains 2-parter starting Tuesday and concluding Wednesday on its new night and time.
Something smart has happened to the new Pacific Bell Yellow Pages.
My mama told me you better shop around. Oh yeah, you better shop around. Shop around.
Starting now, there are maps of local streets and shopping districts to help you locate the store that has what you need.
My mama told me you better shop around.
The brand new Pacific Bell Smart Yellow Pages. It's smarter to do it by the book.
Seafood Cioppino, red snapper Veracruz, grilled sablefish in a spicy sauce. There's a world of wonderful seafood, and Vaughn sells more of it than anyone in town. But still, a lot of you ask us, how do you fix it? So here's our answer. Vaughn's School of Fish. Pick one up at any Vaughn's for recipes, cooking tips, and best of all, it's free.
Southern Californians rooting for America's golden chance at 11.
The 15th Olympic Winter Games. Brought to you by Budweiser, proud sponsor of the 1988 U.S. Olympic team. This Bud's for you. Kellogg's Corn Flakes. What more could you want from a cereal? Texaco, star of the American road. And Visa, the official credit card and traveler's check of the 1988 Olympic Winter Games.
Leave it to the good hands, people.
Memories. Nothing evokes them like the house they grew up in. The first stairway he climbed, the first railing they peeked through, the first banister she floated down. All part of the reason the Allstate Home Replacement Cost Guarantee exists. To help rebuild your home, whatever the cost, right down to the spot where Dad hung his hat. The Allstate Home Replacement Cost Guarantee. Another reason.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
And in the goal for the United States, Bud Light's own Spuds McKenzie.
His name is Spuds McKenzie. Yeah. Tending goal for the USA. Stopping pucks, point left and right. You know the dude can flat out play.
When the pucks stop flying, there's no denying Spud celebrates with Bud Light. He knows everything else is just a light.
This Bud Light is out of sight, my little Spudsky.
Listen to the sounds of competition. So clear, so close, you'd never guess we actually recorded them long distance on the digital fiber optic network of U.S. Sprint. To sample us on your own phone, call this fiber optic number now. U.S. Sprint, official long-distance sponsor of the 1988 U.S. Olympic team.
Ma'am, would you choose hamburger A, a Wendy's hamburger with your choice of fresh toppings, or hamburger B topped with reconstituted onions?
B, because I'm on a diet, and that B burger looks terrible, so I wouldn't eat it. I don't eat, I don't gain weight. Before you know it, I'm halfway to svelte.
Yeah, but wouldn't you prefer the delicious Wendy's hamburger with your choice of fresh toppings?
Sure. You got one top of lasagna.
Most people prefer hamburgers with their choice of fresh toppings, like Wendy's, the best burgers in the business.
Introducing the all-new Dodge Dynasty, a contemporary 6-passenger family sedan. Witness the power of its available fuel-injected V6. Witness the room, ride, and comfort. Witness the value, thousands less than you'd expect to pay for a sedan of its caliber. Dodge Dynasty, an amazing value with an amazing warranty. The all-new Dodge Dynasty.
Okay, choosing life insurance. Let's see. Now, which company made the most money for their policy owners last year? Northwestern Mutual Life. How about 10 years ago? Northwestern Mutual. 30? Again, how about 50 years ago? Northwestern Mutual has consistently made more money for their policy owners for the past 50 years.
I knew he was gonna be here. This is gonna be one great party.
Do you know why Spuds McKenzie has so much fun at parties? Because he's always in control. He knows how to make the party last. It takes good sense to have a good time. Spuds knows it's cool to live by one simple rule. Know when to say when.
A reminder from Anheuser-Busch.
Coming Saturday, March 5th, Dolly welcomes Tom Selleck and Barbara Mandrell. A special performance by Smokey Robinson, plus a Motown reunion with The Temptations. It's all happening when Dolly returns Saturday, March 5th.
Tires. Man, what the right set can do for your car.
Baby knows how to move. Baby's got her newest shoes. And we're gonna drive like she drives. 'Cause we're all getting Goodrich TA radios.
They'll fill your car back up with performance. BF Goodrich TAs. We make your car perform.
Go to most banks for a home loan and you can easily get lost in all the confusion. But at Home Federal, we'll start you out with this straightforward guide. It spells out your basic choices, guides you through the numbers, and helps you find the loan that's best for you. All About Home Loans is free at any Home Fed office. Don't make a move without it.
Pornography in your children's home computer. Tonight at 11 on 7.
It's the 15th Olympic Winter Games as ABC's coverage from Calgary, Alberta, Canada continues.
Wouldn't it be nice to be going home for a change?
We asked for it.
Why do you think Mr. Merrill's pushing this new training program?
Welcome back, soldier. Well, the war's over. The country's gonna grow. And we gotta have the best trained people to help folks take advantage of it.
Charlie Merrill said find the brightest people and train them well.
Don't you two ever go home?
It's a lesson Merrill Lynch has never forgotten. Merrill Lynch. A tradition of trust.
It wasn't supposed to start a revolution, but it did. Not because it was fashionable or trendy, but for a simpler reason. Something you could never convince people of, unless they tried it themselves. It made the things it's in taste better than anyone ever imagined. NutraSweet. Why so many things taste so good?
Who has the highest customer satisfaction of any American car company?
Who else?
At Chrysler, we do it right.
Campbell's introduces Special Request Soups with a third less salt than our regular soup, because not everyone's taste is the same.
At the bottom of it all, soup is good food. Campbell's.
Hillary! Hillary! Excuse me, those are fantastic.
Lisa, you've got to see the prices on these earrings.
Where have you been?
Saving up money.
Hillary! Hillary! I could spend the whole day right here.
Roger, this will be a radar vector.
Hillary!
Roger, this will be a radar vector.
Kmart, the saving place, and more.
Something will interrupt Bob Hinden's trip. Pain,
So he takes Metaprin. It has the same medicine as Motrin, and nothing's proven faster for relief of back pain. Metaprin works fast when you haven't got time for the pain.
Hi, Dad.
I heard.
Yeah, 2 cavities.
It's time for ACT.
ACT fluoride rinse can cut cavities 40% more than brushing alone, because ACT gets to surfaces a brush can miss. ACT now to reduce cavities 40%.
When it comes to doing business worldwide, you gotta think in global proportions. You gotta know how the world turns, because you want it to turn your way. You gotta speak the language. You gotta travel with the best crowd. It's a big world out there. You gotta do everything you can to make it smaller. This reminder from Federal Express that it's not just a package, it's your business.
The ABC movies in March come in like a tiger.
Sit.
With Roger Moore, Clint Eastwood, Harry King, and Lauren Hutton.
Bingo. I'm leaving.
William Shatner, Dorian Harewood, and Mayor Winningham.
Your mommy loves you.
Harry Bostwick and Linda Pearl. Jessica Lange and Dustin Hoffman.
I'd like to make her look a little more attractive. How far can you pull back?
How do you feel about Cleveland?
Something's happening on the ABC movies in March. She's a floating city.
We've got a Russian bomber coming in. Closing on us fast.
43 acres. Population 5,600.
Let's get to it.
Supercarrier, premiering Sunday, March 6th.
An ABC News brief. Now from Washington, Britt Hume.
Good evening. In Lebanon today, the Amal militia said it has arrested several people believed to have been involved in the kidnapping of Marine William Higgins. As anti-Israeli protests continued in the West Bank, border police shot dead 2 Palestinians today, including a 12-year-old boy. The Teamsters Union says contract talks with Pan Am have broken off, and some 4,100 of the airline's clerical employees will walk off the job tonight. More news later on the Weekend Report.
This is as good as it gets. Top of the line. The very finest cars and trucks Nissan makes. Now, they're even better. Because right now, every brand new top-of-the-line Nissan is being sold at rock-bottom prices. Proof that your Southern California Nissan dealer really wants to sell you your next car. And your next one.
As you watch these Winter Olympics, you may wonder what's under all that snow. Come this summer and see.
Local skaters hoping for America's first Olympic gold at 11.
The 15th Olympic Winter Games. Brought to you by Miller Brewing Company, sole sponsor of the U.S. Olympic Training Centers. Lipton Tea, so right for the way you live today. You'll see it's hot. And Plymouth. At Plymouth, we do it right.
Look at all those little old ladies drinking Lipton tea. See them sitting, sipping Lipton, proper as can be. See them rocking, now that's gentility. Look at all those little old ladies drinking Lipton tea. I said, look at all those little old ladies drinking Lipton tea.
Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she moves me, I don't want to leave her.
It's power
its beauty will stop you. The LeBarons, coupe and convertible, only from Chrysler. LeBarons are beauty with a passion for driving. Now get $1,500 cash back on LeBaron Coupe, one of America's winners.
In business, changes are just a fact of life. For example, you can type something perfectly, and then new information comes in.
Okay, that's perfect, but would you change the opening?
Maybe that's why secretaries prefer Xerox typewriters.
Oh, and add that comma.
They make revisions easy. In tests, 8 out of 10 people preferred a Xerox typewriter to other leading models, even an IBM.
And that's it, okay?
No problem.
Xerox, the perfect typewriter for the way business really is.
Right now, the only thing that would taste better than a nice cold one is a cold filtered one. Because if you want a beer whose real taste hasn't been changed by heat pasteurization, we've got it down cold. Cold filtered Miller Genuine Draft.
It's as real as a dance.
Who gives you the luxury car with everything, including a warranty better than Rolls-Royce or Mercedes? Who else? At Chrysler Plymouth, we do it right.
If you had all the experience of yesterday, with all the skill and innovation of today, you couldn't lose. Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Carry the caring card.
Who gives you the America cars with low prices and better value than any American cars in their class? Who else? At Chrysler, we do it right.
Some people will have more going for them in Calgary than others because American Express is there already, preparing them thousands of warm welcomes in fine restaurants and stores, and in case they should need emergency cash or help with new travel arrangements or a lost card, we even provide mobile offices. These special people are the people we call members. In Calgary or wherever they are, American Express is there. Membership has its privileges.
Presenting the delicately seasoned taste of Lipton noodles and sauce Alfredo. Delicately prepared for you by Lipton. So delicious, so simple. Noodles and sauce Alfredo, one of the Lipton side dishes with that delicately seasoned taste.
If you're ever near the Plaza Mayor in Madrid, walk in any direction, and you'll find hundreds of wonderful things to buy, from hand-tooled leathers to tasty tapas to the most fragrant flowers in Spain. But to buy them, occasionally you'll need cash. So bring your Visa card, because Madrid has over 1,000 places to get cash with Visa, but only one with just American Express. Visa Cash, it's everywhere you want to be.
Chrysler is proud that Jeep is an official sponsor of the 1988 U.S. Olympic team. In the spirit of competition, Chrysler announces America's winners. $500 to $2,500 cash back. Get award-winning deals on over 50 different cars and trucks at your Chrysler, Plymouth, Dodge, and Jeep Eagle dealers. Over 50 different models, and depending on the one you choose, get up to $2,500 cash back. Who else competes like Chrysler? Nobody.
They're going to do it! The U.S. is going to win a gold medal for the first time in 40 years!
He's pulling away from the East German. He's going to shatter the Olympic record! He shoots! He scores!
You! Hey, stop daydreaming, buddy. The Olympics are on.
Miller Lite salutes the Olympics. They bring out the dreamer in all of us.
Great
rewards always come from giving it your best. That's understood around the world. And at your local True Value hardware store, where you'll find a complete selection of dependable 3M tapes, long-lasting General Electric lighting products, and a full line of top-quality True Bond adhesives. And make True Value hardware your store of first choice.
Headaches, backaches. The pain reliever unbeaten for all these everyday ailments is Tylenol. And Tylenol won't irritate your stomach like aspirin or even ibuprofen can. So choose Tylenol. It's tough on pain, easy on your stomach.
For 15 seconds, think about something you never think about. Toothbrushes. The Reach toothbrush can get your teeth 51% cleaner than the other leading brush. The Reach Dental Angle cleans even back teeth better. Reach, just think, 51% cleaner teeth.
Leave it to the good hands, people.
Peace of mind. Nothing helps to restore it as fast as a calm, friendly voice on the phone. Except maybe having a name to connect to that voice. Which is why Judy Mackey from Allstate Customer Service returns every phone call, if not with immediate answers, with something perhaps more important. Her name and extension. A person to count on.
I'll do that.
People like Judy Mackey. Another reason.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Every day, several new friends arrive in the Weyerhaeuser Forest. They'll spend their life here. And every day, during planting season, Weyerhaeuser plants 400,000 new trees, so our friends won't have too far to wander from home. And so we'll have enough wood and wood fiber for all the products we need today and tomorrow. Weyerhaeuser, the tree growing company, and more.
Next up, Milwaukee, end of the line. No, sir. It's just the beginning. I'm here to open our new branch office. Soon we'll be all over America. Mr. Merrill, as my boss says, people don't just invest in companies. They invest in dreams. That's all. There's no dream too big for a country this size.
Charlie Merrill's vision brought Wall Street to Main Street. Today, that vision helps Merrill Lynch find financial opportunities around the world. Merrill Lynch, a tradition of trust.
Olympic spirit. It means pushing your own limits till you're good, really good. Good enough for a whole nation and good enough for yourself. During the closing ceremonies, a special award will go to the athlete good enough to persist, no matter what the odds. Watch for the Olympic Spirit Award presentation from Maxwell House. Coffee that's good, good to the last drop.
You could fly to Paris free, or to London, or to the beautiful beaches of Hawaii, Mexico, the Caribbean, all free. With American's Advantage Travel Awards program, you could earn free trips all over the world. And if you fly on American by March 31st, you could earn those free trips faster than ever before, with triple miles throughout 1988. Call American Reservations and join instantly. Then see how fast you can fly free.
A lot of Ford Taurus owners are making a comment that we think says a lot about Ford Taurus.
Winning the world over. Have you been behind the wheel? Winning the world over. Have you driven a Ford lately?
14 Bob Cousy.
You had all the experience of yesterday, with all the skill and innovation of today. You couldn't lose. Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Carry the caring card.
1968 was a great year for the Winter Games. Peggy Fleming won a gold medal for figure skating, and I fell in love with Peggy Fleming. Maybe it was the way she danced across the ice. Maybe it was me. My friends didn't understand how I could get so worked up over somebody I never even met. But that's the great thing about fantasies. After all these years, when I see Peggy at Calgary, it's just like being 12 again.
The Wonder Years, a new kind of comedy premiering as a series in March.
Forrest Coy likes to think the rain brought them to him, although at the time,
Uncle Forrest?
My name's Forrest, but I'm no uncle.
he wasn't sure he wanted to accept the gift.
Our mother was Sarah Carville.
The promise to never drift away.
Do you think she'll let us stay? Lucy, we're family. And no one's ever gonna break us apart.
At Pacific Bell, we believe that's pretty special.
I won't drift away.
Harry, which one do you want?
Okay. Here we have 2 pieces of tender, juicy Kentucky Fried Chicken fries and a medium drink for just $2.29. Or 3 tasty chicken little sandwiches, fries, and a medium drink
For just $2.29. So do you want the one with the 3 chicken littles or the one with the 2 pieces of chicken?
You choose.
Okay.
I wanted the chicken littles.
I know. I wanted the 2 pieces of chicken.
The $2.29 choice at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
We do chicken right.
The best brunches at the beach, tonight at 11 on 7.
The 15th Olympic Winter Games. Brought to you by Kmart, the saving place. McDonald's, proud partners in the Olympic dream. And IBM, the bigger picture, the people, products, and resources of IBM.
Nature reveals itself in patterns of infinite variety. But science had no way to simulate such complex patterns. Now, an idea from IBM is changing that. A special field of mathematics called fractal geometry, developed by Benoit Mandelbrot of IBM. Made from nothing but numbers, these fractal images exist only in a computer. Yet this fractal landscape looks as real as nature itself. Scientists are using fractals to explore new ways to tap the Earth's soil reserves and to study long-range pollution patterns. Fractal geometry, one of many innovations from IBM, and a new use of mathematics that's helping people understand how the world adds up.
Look at all those little old ladies drinking Lipton tea. See them sitting, sipping Lipton, proper as can be. See them rocking, now that's gentility. Look at all those little old ladies drinking Lipton tea. I said, look at all those little old ladies drinking Lipton tea.
No way.
No, put that back. This is hot. I didn't know they have this.
I should have got this here. Told you that. Susan, I don't know why you keep dragging me all over town. They've got everything here.
Blue Light Special is flashing for the next 10 minutes.
Valerie. Susan.
I said no.
This price you could buy all 4, huh?
Thanks, Mom.
Kmart, the saving place, and more.
Hi. We're here to remind you. We're here to remind you. Go ahead.
We're here to remind you
To watch Perfect Strangers.
To watch Perfect Strangers.
Friday nights.
Right
here on ABC.
Right here on ABC. How did I do?
You were incompetent.
Oh, give me a line of credit. I wasn't that good.
I bet $200
With a line of credit from Wells Fargo Bank, opportunities are yours for the taking.
$3.50,
And no bank has opened more lines of credit for more Californians than Wells Fargo.
$5.50. 5.5 the bid. It's a fine investment here. If I hear 6, it's yours.
So when your opportunity comes,
Do I hear 6 on it?
just say,
I'll take it. So,
with a line of credit from Wells Fargo Bank, still coming through.
Hello there, I'm Harold Green. Coming up at 11 on Eyewitness News tonight, Southern California skaters cheer on America in its quest for Olympic gold. Paul Dandridge has a special report on the growing popularity of computer pornography. Jim Baker reacts to reports Jimmy Swaggart is being investigated for sexual misconduct. Elmer Dills has a special report on brunch at the beach, and there's a Pan Am strike threat tonight. It all happens at 11. We'll see you right here.
How do you tell a Carl's Jr. charbroiled hamburger from a fried hamburger? It's stripes. The famous star from Carl's Jr.
Andy and Fergie captured the hearts of England. Now they're on their way to America. Tawny Little reports on Eyewitness News Monday at 4 and 11 on 7.
Pornography in your children's home computer. Tonight at 11 on 7.
You're on your way.
Putting the sun to work is my vision of the future. I believe solar-powered cars will be practical and necessary. Dow believes in my dream and has given me an open road to explore it. To discover and prove the car's worth, Dow backed me in races across Australia and over the Alps. As the dream comes closer, Dow is making the difference.
Dow lets you do great things.
Listen to the taste of a salad tossed fresh. At McDonald's, chicken salad, Oriental, garden and chef. All day, every day, tossing them fresh. Chicken salad, Oriental, garden and chef. At McDonald's, listen to the taste. Listen to it, listen to the taste. Listen to the taste. Sauce fresh all day. Listen to the taste every day at McDonald's.
Ready for an easy question? Which full-size pickup has been the best-selling pickup for 11 straight years? The tough Ford, not Chevy. And which pickup gives you the biggest standard engine with 12% more torque? Ford, not Chevy. And which pickup gives you a bigger box with the most payload? Ford, not Chevy. And which full-size pickup costs $815 less than its comparably equipped competitor? Ford, not Chevy. Yeah, Ford's standing taller than ever. The best-built American trucks 7 years running. Built Ford tough.
Once every 4 years, something happens in this country. Once every 4 years, the Olympics come to America. And once every 4 years, we all come together. Budweiser is proud to help bring the Olympics to America. Good picture. And Americans closer together.
More Americans get their news from ABC News than from any other source. Jennings has been making a splash during the Olympics and during the presidential primaries, says USA Today. Jennings knows the world beat better than anybody, the Dallas Morning News. He's the most professional network news anchor, says Electronic Media. Expect the world of ABC News.
It's winter on the slopes, cold weather, hot action. And this week, your California Jeep Eagle Eaters are having their Wild Winter Sale with wild winter savings on everything in stock. Right now, you can save up to $1,800 on Jeep Comanche and up to $1,800 on select Cherokees, both with option discount packages. Or get an amazing $1,000 factory cash back on Grand Wagoneer, plus many other values. It's the wildest winter yet, with great cashback offers and new low financing. This week during the Wild Winter Sale. Details at your California Jeep Eagle Eaters, where you can always expect the best from the best.
Behind the scenes at the Olympics, live from Calgary at 11.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Cry is not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free.
Nothing handles weather like an all-weather Michelin.
Nothing's worrying me.
Michelin, because so much is riding on your tires.
Presenting Lipton Rice and Sauce Italiano. All prepared for you by Lipton, with a delicate flavor simmered inside. So simple. So delicious. From the side dish collection called Rice and Sauce with Vegetables, Lipton Rice and Sauce Italiano with that delicately seasoned taste.
Hello, Ed and I are proud to introduce our new Bartles & James Premium Berry Wine Cooler. Try new Bartles & James Premium Berry, and we think you'll agree with us that it has a light, delicious berry flavor that is truly outstanding. That is because Ed carefully selects only the berries that have the best berry flavor. If the berries do not measure up to his high standards, out they go. new Bartles and James Premium Berry Wine Cooler. We will sell no berry that is ordinary. Thanks for your support.
It's over there, sir.
I think it's human.
Let's get it out of here. A frozen skier was removed from the glacier today.
1988.
The skier has been identified as David Atterbury, missing for 26 years.
He's alive. You're doing better today. Someone to see you.
I'm Lorraine Callahan. My father was your New York life agent. Now I am. Those financial plans you and my father put together.
Get the most out of life with New York Life.
In today's climate, people have to be concerned with capital preservation. People are greatly surprised to find that they can bring their conservative investments to Merrill Lynch. People say, I didn't know that y'all did certificates of deposit. Good grade utilities, I think, are an excellent, excellent place to have some money. The added value that we have is in helping them walk through these mazes of all these different investment products.
Merrill Lynch, a tradition of trust.
Have you heard about this left brain, right brain stuff? They take this steak. The left brain is supposed to understand that in a balanced, varied diet, a lean, trim, 3-ounce portion can easily fit within the leading dietary guidelines. That's logical. The right brain just knows it's good. That's emotional. Nice thing about sirloin, makes the whole brain happy. Beef, real food for real people.
We can feel the magic stars. Can't beat it, no, you can't beat it. The feeling you get when you know it's a real thing. Can't beat the feeling. Coca-Cola Classic.
Created a sedan that's perfect for days like this. One that shifts into all-wheel drive at the touch of a button. Its name, Ford Tempo. The new Ford Tempo with all-wheel drive. A more sophisticated way to express your driving ambition.
In the news at this hour, all that glitters is gold in Calgary tonight as a California figure skater wins America's first gold medal in the Winter Olympics. And Southern California skaters root for the red, white, and blue.
Jim Baker responds to reports another popular TV evangelist is being investigated for sexual misconduct. We'll have a special report on a new twist in the computer revolution. And Elmer Dills takes us on a beach brunch dining adventure.
Next on Eyewitness News.
The 15th Olympic Winter Games has been brought to you by Merrill Lynch, an investment firm built on a tradition of trust. Ford and your Ford dealer. Have you driven a Ford lately? The Coca-Cola Company and your local Coca-Cola bottler. And Blue Cross and Blue Shield, the card that cares for the U.S. Olympic team. This has been a presentation of ABC Sports.
A promotional fee has been paid to ABC by American Airlines, a proud sponsor of the ABC telecast of the 1988 Winter Olympics.
She's a floating city. Population 5,600.
I think we've got a Russian bomber coming in. Closing on us fast.
Supercarrier, coming this March.
Your money grows fast when it's managed wisely. That's why American Savings presents the American Money Manager account. One low monthly fee provides a wide array of financial services, unlimited checks, checking, an insurance policy, a Visa card, ATM access, and more. Ask about the American Money Manager account today and get a financial planner free at American Savings.
On the coast of California, while big jets reach for the sky, one of the smallest endangered species quietly reaches for its dinner. The El Segundo blue lives on wild buckwheat, on land that's part of an oil refinery. It's not much bigger than your fingernail, yet people who work there protect the area and plant buckwheat. Do people really do that so a tenth of a gram of beauty can survive? People do.
The Duke and Duchess of York are coming, or Andy and Fergie as you Americans call them. Get to know the wild princess who learned to fly a plane and then a helicopter.
We must certainly qualify, myself and Andrew, as a two-plane family.
Between Princess Di and Fergie, there's rarely a dull moment at the palace.
I'm constantly surprised by her.
The British are coming, and Tawny Little has a special report on Eyewitness News Monday at 4 and 11 on 7, your station for the Winter Olympics.
Number 1 in Southern California. Channel 7 Eyewitness News. With Harold Green and Angela Black. Dallas Raines has weather, and Rick Lozano with sports. Now, the Southland's leading news, Eyewitness News at 11.
Southland skaters tonight celebrate America's first gold medal in Calgary. Good evening. Here's the very latest at 11:15 on this Saturday night. A group of localized skaters, including one possible Olympian of the future, gathered in Burbank tonight to root for the U.S. The biggest cheers were for Christopher Bowman, a Los Angeles resident who knows many of these youngsters personally. Unfortunately, Bowman did not win a medal, but another Californian did, Brian Boitano. And like the rest of us, these folks have just finished watching tonight's Olympic telecast, and Rich Rodriguez is with them live. Let's go to him now with the live action camera. Rich?
Harold, there is a lot of energy in the Ito House tonight in Burbank. Joining me are a couple of skaters. This is Chris, this is Jennifer behind me, and a number of other skaters. They all skate here in Burbank. What did you think of Brian Boitano tonight?
He was very good. I thought he did really great. He always skates like that, but I think he skated really well today, really powerful.
And Chris, what did you think of Brian tonight?
No, he's definitely an inspiration. He's really good. And that was one of his superior performances.
You're a skater. Do you think about your chance in the Olympic spotlight sometime?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll get there.
Yeah, I think, talking to these guys tonight, I think they will be there, Harold and Angela. You know, these folks in here were rooting for, as we said earlier, for Christopher Bowman. You take a look at Jennifer, she's holding a picture. They love Christopher, but tonight they were rooting for Brian Boitano tonight. He got the gold, and everyone in Burbank is happy. Reporting live, Rich Rodriguez, Channel 7 Eyewitness News. Now back to the studio.
Okay, thanks.
And of course, we are proud of both of them, and we'll have a live report from Calgary later on in this newscast. Meanwhile, in other news, negotiations between Pan American World Airways and the Teamsters Union are continuing at this hour, well past a 9 p.m. strike deadline. However, a Teamsters official said tonight that there's still a good chance of a strike, even though other Pan Am unions have vowed not to support a walkout. The Teamsters represent some 4,500 clerical employees who are being asked to take further wage cuts and concessions on work rules. But the union said they've gone as far as they can, and the airline will have to save money someplace else. Pan Am said it's prepared to continue operating despite a work stoppage.
The Southern California Rapid Transit, facing a massive deficit, is planning to raise fares despite declining ridership. Today, the RTD board held a public hearing on the proposed increase, and they got an earful, as we see in this report from Maggie Cooper.
People who ride the bus took their complaints to the top today.
Another $7 million, spend it on lobbying for Metrorail, out of the bus riders' pockets. Mr. Day, a free trip to Ireland to study mass transit in Ireland. Out of our pocket. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. You're all disgraces. You're a joke.
The RTD Board of Directors held a public hearing to hear response to proposed fare hikes and other changes they'd like to make. Angry senior citizens and others gave them an earful.
That the board are a bunch of comedians, and your suggestions are not being laughed at by the public. We are disgusted with what you're trying to do. Get your increases elsewhere, or Give some of your very, very high salaries back.
The new proposal would raise monthly passes for elderly and handicapped riders from $7 to $20 a month.
The Fairfax area, with its large population of senior citizens, will be one of the hardest hit if the RTD does raise its fares. People like Sylvia Laplace will find it much more difficult to get around.
Make it difficult for many, many, many seniors, not just for me, but for many, many, many. And this area has many, 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 many seniors, more than any area that I know of.
It would also cost more to ride the bus at certain peak hours of the day. If the changes are approved, they would take place as soon as April 1st. In the Fairfax district, this is Maggie Cooper, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
A close call in Monterey Park today as a tanker truck containing 10,000 gallons of gasoline erupted into flames. The tanker was unloading its fuel at a gas station at the time. Fire engulfed the truck as the flames quickly spread to a nearby restaurant and home. Firemen sprayed foam on the burning truck to prevent a massive explosion, and they were successful. Luckily, there were no injuries, but there was extensive damage to the house and restaurant. A malfunctioning filling hose may have been responsible for that accident.
Coming up next right here, a special report on computer pornography. And Jim Baker reacts to revelations that Jimmy Swaggart is being investigated for sexual misconduct.
You know, we don't wish that on anybody.
Yeah. Do you feel that, does this bring up a lot of old bad feelings for you all?
Well, yeah, well, the last few hours is...
Hi. Have you seen the paper yet? Today is a really good day to buy a new Ford. Look at this.
The big story is Escort and a discount of $760 on a special package of options. Popular options you'd want anyway, like AM/FM stereo radio and power steering, plus $400 cash back directly from Ford.
Told you it was a good day.
There's a masterpiece with your name on it waiting to be created at Sizzler's incredible all-you-can-eat tostada and salad bar.
Sizzler. Some things you need frozen for. And some things you don't. Introducing Top Shelf, the unfrozen entree. 10 delectable entrees without preservatives, unfrozen, so they can be microwaved in just 2 minutes. Top Shelf entrees from Hormel. Don't look for them in your grocer's freezer.
In America, more and more people are drinking German beer. And the German beer they're drinking more of is Beck's. Beck's, the #1 imported German beer.
Yet another scandal may be brewing in the world of television evangelism. The Assemblies of God Church is reportedly investigating Reverend Jimmy Swaggart after charges of sexual misconduct. He was reportedly photographed entering a motel room with a prostitute. Swaggart met with church officials for 10 hours on Thursday. The outcome of the meeting is not known. Swaggart was a chief accuser of former PTL leader Jim Baker, who had this to say today.
Yeah, well, the last few hours has kind of been sick to our stomach, really. It's sad. And our heart goes out to them and their family.
Do you have any advice that you'd give?
If I was to give it to Jimmy, I'd just say, don't do anything for about a month and just pray. And then make decisions. I made a very bad mistake making too many decisions too quick.
Swaggart is expected to make his first public comment on the charges during his televised service tomorrow morning.
Angela Black in South Carolina. Jim Baker's parents have now applied for unemployment benefits. Raleigh Baker and his wife, Fernia, both 81, were laid off as official greeters at Heritage USA, the PTL's theme park. Their jobs were among 1,800 eliminated since that scandal began. The elder Bakers, who were paid $500 a month each by PTL, said they need more than their combined $900 a month Social Security checks to live on. The computer revolution has taken a new twist. It now involves the growing business of X-rated software. Paul Dandridge has more tonight in a special report on computer pornography.
It's estimated that there are now about 5 million of the smaller personal computers in homes and offices across the country, a virtual explosion in the last 5 years. Computers that are used for education, home banking, accounting, graphics like those used in the broadcasting of the Winter Olympics. TV uses computer graphics now extensively. USA Today uses a computer to put all their graphics, drawings in the paper. But it's not just big business, now it's becoming everyone.
The fear of computers is gone. You're finding more and more people for educational uses, even small businesses, right up to the major corporations, are using the computers to do everything.
Most people don't really know why they need a computer, and most people don't even know why they need a computer until they get it home and they start using it.
Then it changes their life.
Then it changes their life.
Computers are used to write music, to teach children how to add.
There's children that are probably getting the most benefit from computers, because children who would normally be out playing in the streets are sitting at home playing computers now.
In fact, children now can easily operate what is still, to some adults, a scary, foreign, mysterious machine. And the children can get into areas that were not intended for anyone but adults. With the advent of graphics, color, the computer hackers started to write programs that are a little blue. X-rated programs that are not widespread, but are growing in popularity. They're not sold by larger companies, not yet anyway, are copied and passed on from user to user, and in some cases sold for as little as $2.99 a disc by the San Fernando Valley Company, which has taken free programs, copied them, and sells them for a minimum price. X-rated programs make up only 5% of the stock here, but can reach as much as 30 to 40% of sales. Usually they're bought as a novelty.
There is nothing in the X-rated software that you couldn't get picking up Penthouse or any of the other magazines out there.
Penthouse doesn't move, though.
Oh, that's true.
The computer is also used on telephone hookups, bulletin board services, where people can meet online and talk out sexual fantasies. Also, the computer is sometimes used by the child molester to buy and sell. More on that tomorrow night. This is Paul Dandridge, Channel 7 Eyewitness News, reporting.
Next up, Dallas Raines with the Southern California forecast. Dallas?
Are the new imports looking alike to you? There is a difference, and Mitsubishi makes it. For example, the 88 Mitsubishi Mighty Max beats out Mazda in both standard features and price. The all-new Mighty Max Macro Cab has the largest base engine in the extended cab class, but it's priced lower than Toyota or Nissan. Other imports just can't stand up to the exceptional value of Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi, suddenly the obvious choice in trucks at your Mitsubishi Motors dealer.
Dick Clark for Coast 103.
The good thing about listening to Coast 103 is it makes you feel good. It's the one station that plays your favorite songs, from early morning with Mark and Kim to middays, from late afternoon right through the night with love songs on the coast. Plus, Coast 103 plays great songs to work by. There's no other station like it. So whenever you want to hear music by Neil Diamond, Barbra Streisand, or Lionel Richie, tune to Coast 103 at 103.5. Great songs for great listeners.
In Marysville, Ohio, about all there is to do is watch the grass grow.
Looks good this year. Yep.
Coincidentally, Marysville is the home of Scott's Lawn Products.
Must be the Trianize carrier molecular bonding process.
Which explains Scott's superior technology.
Could be the short chain polymer nitrogen. Gordon?
Well, we've had a lot of rain. When all there is to do is watch the grass grow, you really get to know grass.
Wix Furniture is giving away love seats, free love seats. When you buy one of these lovely sofas for just $699.98, your choice of comfortable country style, easy living casual, or elegant traditional, Wix will give you the matching $599 love seat free. And no payments or finance charges for 90 days when you use or open a Wix charge. Unexpected quality, spectacular savings.
Wix, surprisingly Wix.
Super weather in Southern California, but if you watched the Olympics today, early on, the weather up in Calgary was also knockout.
You're right. It was in the 60s today. They have a Chinook wind,
which is a lot like our Santa Ana wind, comes off the Canadian Rockies.
Chinook.
It is warm, Chinook. The snow eater, as the Indians call it, because it comes down and eat up the snow.
They're going to stay around long? It's going to ruin the game?
No, they're going to be okay. As a matter of fact, we're going to be okay here in Southern California, too. A great Sunday coming up for you, and a hint of rain in the forecast coming up in the 5-day outlook. Right now, it's high clouds around tonight, 60 degrees, humidity 35%. We have a west breeze at 4, a little onshore flow there. Angela, the barometer is 30.18, and it is rising this evening. Today's high was a delightful 75. We should be very close to that again tomorrow, maybe even a little bit warmer. Low temperature was 50 degrees. Satellite view, we got to go way out there to the west of us to see if we see anything. There's a batch of clouds to the south of us. There's California, and that has been moving slowly northward today. We've seen some increasing high clouds off and on. It may be the forerunner of some rain. There are some clouds out to the west of us, North Hawaiian Islands, and that could be the weather system that could produce a chance of showers coming in for perhaps on Wednesday or Thursday. Tomorrow around the nation, pretty good day. Those Chinook winds will be felt in Denver tomorrow, 73, warm out west. We take a close-in view of the west for tomorrow afternoon. We'll see we have clear skies, big sunshine sitting over Southern California. This low cold front will not bring rain to anyone tomorrow. Here's the forecast for LA then for tonight. A few high clouds. Tonight's low 49. Looks good. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and mild. There will be a few high clouds around during the day tomorrow, but nothing to spoil any problems. 78 degrees. Temperatures at the Civic Center, 78. Santa Barbara tomorrow, cold at night, 38, 72 tomorrow afternoon. Down in Orange County, look for a high of 78 degrees. If you're viewing from Riverside tonight, look for 76 tomorrow. And in the valleys, generally in the mid to upper 70s. Surf forecast, a mild west swell tomorrow, 2 to 3 most. However, the best will be at Santa Clara, 3 to 4 feet. Here is the 5-day forecast, and by golly, we have a little rain in the forecast, a shower possibility along about Wednesday or Thursday, which will be the first rain we have had in Southern California since about the 1st of February.
And I know that thrills you. I know how much you like rain.
Yes. It does, and I'm waiting on
it. You get it. See you later, Dallas. If you are what you eat, tonight Elmer Dills is a Sunday on the beach. His special report on Southern California brunch spots on the coast is coming up next. What did she say?
It's the Lincoln Mercury Cavalcade of Savings. Californians save on Sable.
We just flew out to California, and our daughter said that she would meet us here in her new Sable.
I'm thinking a Sable coat.
Surprise, a Sable car.
An American car.
A very nice car.
Yeah, the coat would have been nice, too.
Buy a Sable now and save $1,610. Enough for a decent coat.
I'm getting a good one.
You're getting pneumonia.
Combine a factory cash bonus with an option package discount and save at Lincoln Mercury.
Think we're gonna make it?
If this thing does.
Well, at least we're flying back in a 747. Aren't we?
Northwest has daily 747 service from Los Angeles to the Far East.
Yeah. Harry, Kalamazoo Tuesday, I can do that. Memphis Wednesday, I can do that. New York Thursday, I can do that. How am I going to do that?
No matter where you do business, Northwest can fly you from Los Angeles.
Imes Dog Food asks, what would happen if dogs ran the world? Humans would have to drive with their heads out the window. All valuables would be buried in the backyard. Sniffing would replace handshakes as a form of greeting.
I'll see you.
And people would have to buy their dogs Imes Dog Food, sold only at pet stores.
Oh, this is what you...
Because the nutrition in Imes makes a healthy difference you can see and your dog can feel. Imes, special pet foods found only at special stores.
What would make a woman turn to another woman for an intimate relationship and turn away from the man she once loved? On the next Oprah Winfrey Show, meet married women who divorced their husband for a committed relationship to a woman, and single women who have decided a relationship with a woman would make them happier. They're women who turn to lesbianism on the next Oprah Winfrey Show.
Monday at 3 on 7, your station for the Winter Olympics.
If you're looking for a new place to celebrate Sunday brunch and you want to enjoy the Southern California coastline, well, we've got something for you right here. Elmer Dills has a special report on brunch at the beach.
Located at the Pier Newport Beach, one of Orange County's premier restaurants, the Rex. Sunday brunch is new here. Costs $16.95, served from 10 to 3. Popular, so I suggest reservations. For a really different brunch, check in at the Doryman Inn B&B over the restaurant. The rooms are opulent, the prices on the high side, but for a local escape, it's well worth it. The champagne breakfast they serve at the Doryman can be your Sunday brunch. Or Rex's below can have their brunch delivered to your room for a really romantic interlude. The Rex of Newport Beach at 2106 West Oceanfront in Newport Beach. They can also give you information on the B&B. Phone 714-675-2566. The Cheese and the Olive Cafe in Marina del Rey has a much more informal Sunday brunch. When the weather's nice, brunch on their patio, a pleasant way to while away a few hours. The brunch is $10.50 with champagne. The Cheese and the Olive Cafe is at 37 Washington Street, Marina del Rey. Phone 213-823-9491. Not on the beach, but just a few blocks away, is the Casablanca, a very unusual Mexican restaurant. They have a dozen or so items on their brunch menu, all in the $7.95 range. How about the bogey omelet with spinach and onions and tomatoes and vegetables with a cheese topping? Or a chicken casserole, a breast of chicken with green chili, sour cream, and cheddar cheese. How about 2 filet mignons on an English muffin with a hollandaise sauce? There's a lady who makes fresh tortillas by hand. There's live music, too, to keep you in the right holiday spirit. They pour champagne, unlimited. Sunday brunch is served from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sunday, $7.95 for adults, one-half price for kids. I do suggest reservations. Phone 213-392-5751. Right on the water in the marina is the Fiasco. Ask for a table in the outdoor patio. Don't sit indoors. The view just isn't the same. The brunch menu changes every week, but you'll always find some kind of fresh fish listed, like this fresh salmon poached with white wine. Or a grilled chicken breast with a tangy salsa sauce. And of course, the traditional Eggs Benedict. Champagne is included, but it is not unlimited. However, wine prices are so reasonable here, you can buy a bottle of wine or champagne and still not spend a lot of money. Good news, too. Brunch is served Saturday and Sunday. The Fiasco is at 4451 Admiralty Way in Marina del Rey. They do take reservations. Phone 213-823-6395. Elmer Dills, Channel 7 Eyewitness News from Marina del Rey.
The USA finally strikes gold in the Winter Olympics. And next up, we'll have a live report from Calgary on the Californian who took advantage of his golden opportunity.
We're back with the Ford Aerostar, and over here, come on back, the Dodge Grand Caravan. This Caravan has an available V6. Plus, it comes with front-wheel drive and a 770 protection plan standard. Aerostar doesn't. Caravan also has a higher customer satisfaction rating than Ford Aerostar, which makes the competition pale in comparison. So for great value, it's gotta be a Dodge.
Come see the visible difference during Caravan Days at your Southern California Dodge dealers.
The first name in copiers probably isn't the copier name you think of first, but it's a name that links speed and performance with uncompromising reliability and makes innovative technology simple to use. For meeting the needs of every size business, business relies on the most popular copiers in America. From personal to high-performance copiers, the choice is Canon.
Largest independent dealer service in Southern California for over 25 years.
The S-Class, the engineering flagships of Mercedes-Benz, and something more. Automobiles that evoke memories of a day long past, and a car so exotic that it turned a young boy's head. A heritage of legendary automobiles that have inspired dreams. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class, nothing less than the best of every big Mercedes there ever was.
We are the dummies crashing on through, busting our heads just for you. My name is Vince. This job makes me sore. If you'd buckle up, I wouldn't do it no more.
They call me Larry. I'm a dummy too. When you don't buckle up, the dummy is you.
Buckle that belt.
These are professional dummies. Do not attempt this at home.
Buckle that belt. Got one thing to say, and we know we're not wrong. When you go for a ride, put your safety belt on.
Yeah. Well, the Battle of the Bryants is finally over, and the USA has walked away with the gold. And we're so glad.
You're exactly right. The panning has finally paid off. It has been a night of glory for the U.S. Olympic team, but it was a day of mourning for perhaps the most courageous American athlete of them all. Funeral services were held today in Wisconsin for the sister of U.S. speed skater Dan Jansen. Jane Jansen died last Sunday after a long battle with leukemia. Dan competed in 2 Olympic races after her death, but he fell both times. Tonight in Calgary, the United States iced its first gold medal, and our Rick Lozano is standing by to bring us a story about the athlete who finally had that Midas touch. Rick?
Okay, thank you, Gene. They wrote the final chapter in that Battle of the Bryans tonight. It was very close between Boitano of the United States and Orser of Canada as they went into the final event of the men's competition, the free skate.
Standing on the victory stand was like a boyhood dream coming true.
Brian's song was to the beat of a different drummer tonight, but it turned out to be the song of success. The native of Sunnyvale, California, skated to Olympic gold by a narrow margin over Brian Orser of Canada. 5 judges favored Boitano, 4 leaned toward Orser. It was an emotional win over a close friend.
I knew exactly how he felt, and same with on the victory stand for him. And even though I knew that he wanted, to win so badly, there's really no way I can, help him feel better.
20-year-old Christopher Bowman of Van Nuys finished 7th tonight, out of the medal race, but still proud.
I'm really glad that I was able to say, hey, here's the LA boy coming in to give him a good show.
The U.S. also won its first silver medal tonight when Eric Flame of Pembroke, Massachusetts, skated the second fastest time ever in the men's 1,500 meters. Flame dedicated his medal to teammate Dan Jansen, whose sister died 1 week ago.
I know DJ and his family is watching back home. DJ, this one was for you and for your sister and her family.
Just a super gesture on the part of Eric Flame, and he is one of the brightest U.S. hopes in men's figure skating. A lot more action coming up tomorrow, and of course we will be here to cover it for you. For now, Rick Lozano reporting live from Calgary. Gene, back to you now in Los Angeles.
Rick, it looks like it's a little colder than it was at 65 earlier today.
Just a tad or so. As a matter of fact, I'm going to shed this coat right now. I've braved it through the live shot, so now I can.
We'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
In college basketball, Loyola Marymount put the nation's longest winning streak on the line tonight against crosstown rival Pepperdine. And the 20th-ranked Lions roared to their 19th win in a row, riding the waves to a 142-127 victory. Loyola clinches its first WCAC title in 27 years. Third-ranked Arizona clinched the Pac-10 title today, but defending champ UCLA didn't make it easy, forcing the Wildcats in overtime before the Bruins lost by 2. USC lost nearly all of its 21-point lead over Arizona State in the final minutes today, but the Trojans hung in there for a 4-point win, only their 6th win in 23 games. In pro ball, the Clippers hit the road tonight in Utah, only to lose to the Jazz by 17. LA has now lost 18 straight games away from home. In hockey, 2 of the worst teams in the NHL met tonight at the Forum, and when the smoke had cleared, the Kings gave Toronto a royal bashing, 3-0. And in golf, Brad Faxon holds a 1-stroke lead going into tomorrow's final round of the Andy Williams San Diego Open. Faxon has never won a tournament on the PGA Tour. That's it for sports. We'll see you right here tomorrow. Harold, Angela.
Thank you, Gene. That's Eyewitness News for now. Next on Channel 7, an ABC Olympic special. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 with more Eyewitness News. But for now, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you right back here tomorrow on Sunday. Good night, all.
Number 1 in Southern California.
You are about to see one of the world's most reliable cars. In fact, it's been rated the most trouble-free car in its class. Announcing the reliable, affordable Nissan Sentra. Proof that your Southern California Nissan dealer really wants to sell you your next car and your next one.
The United States Department of Agriculture hands out grades for beef. Beef that's consistently more tender and better tasting gets a grade of choice. Average beef gets graded select. And some beef doesn't even make the grade. While some supermarkets are settling for select and ungraded beef, Vaughn still sells only USDA choice. And now, with Vaughn's USDA choice beef and new lower prices, you could put together a meal this good for some of the best prices in town.
Only from Vaughn's, the Moore store.
This Olympic year, Hilton honors America's best with an instant gift for every guest, every stay.
Only Hilton rewards every guest with an instant gift for every stay. Gifts like discounts on rental cars, free air travel, and Hilton vacations.
And for every night you stay, we'll give our Olympic team a contribution. Because supporting you and rewarding you is our way of saying thank you to America's best.
For reservations, call 1-800-HILTONS.
Women who turn to lesbianism on the next Oprah Winfrey Show.
The 15th Olympic Winter Games continues.
Will be performing on the mountain tomorrow up at Mount Allen. Pierman Zurbriggen, Alberto Tomba, the Super G for the gold.
The 15th Olympic Winter Games, brought to you by American Airlines, a proud sponsor of the ABC telecast of the 1988 Winter Olympics. And Merrill Lynch, an investment firm built on a tradition of trust.
Mustang GT, for people who want more out of life. And a little peace and quiet.
I do have flight 139 leaving in 20 minutes, but only in first class.
I'll take it. Okay, they're calling my flight. I'll be there. I missed much.
No, it just started.
Where is she?
The second potted plant from the left.
Coming through when you need it most. Membership has its privileges. You could fly to Paris free, or to London, or to the beautiful beaches of Hawaii, Mexico, the Caribbean, all free. With American's Advantage Travel Awards program, you could earn free trips all over the world. And if you fly on American by March 31st, you could earn those free trips faster than ever before, with triple miles throughout 1988. Call American Reservations and join instantly. Then see how fast you can fly free.
Ours is not a perfect world.
Hello.
That's why Diet Coke is so refreshing. Great taste, just like Gallery. It's the perfect soft drink
for an imperfect world.
1 calorie, just for the taste of it, Diet Coke.
This long row of junkers is not too tough a road for the famous Ford Bigfoot. But what about a regular Ford 4x4 carrying a Chevy? Yes, the tough advanced Ford makes it. Ford, the best-selling pickup in America for the 11th straight year.
When the sun goes down, it's gonna light up the night. Silver label, red ribbon, a taste that's right. Gonna light up the night.
experience of yesterday. With all the skill and innovation of today. You couldn't lose. Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Carry the caring card.
Okay, honey.
Can you tell who hasn't had their Kellogg's bran flakes?
Hang in there, honey.
Well, some people feel a little sluggish if they're not eating a balanced diet.
Oh, boy, am I sluggish.
Kellogg's are the only bran flakes with fiber and a full day supply of iron to help balance your diet. And that's one great way to help fight that sluggish feeling. So maybe you can tell who hasn't had their Kellogg's bran flakes
Great shot, honey.
and who has. Kellogg's bran flakes, the fiber and iron cereal.
The reason you want to look at a money market fund now is that they place to hold your funds till opportunities come up. The Merrill Lynch Ready Asset Trust will do that for us. The yield is generous, the liquidity is there. Merrill Lynch Ready Assets Trust has outperformed bank money market accounts since 1984. You're getting a lot more than just a higher yield at Merrill Lynch. You're getting a financial consultant that has availability to the best research in Wall Street.
Merrill Lynch, a tradition of trust.
Tomorrow, live from Calgary, a new Olympic event. Combine the speed of the downhill with the agility of the slalom, and you get the thrill of the Super G. Plus, the USSR meets Czechoslovakia in hockey. And it's the race for the gold in the two-man bombs. Then tomorrow night, it's do or die as Team USA meets West Germany, with the winner going to the medal round. Also, the beauty of ice dancing begins. And the final run for gold in the women's combined, as ABC's live coverage of the Winter Olympics continues tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Donna. And coming up, once again, we'll take a final look at Brian Boitano's winning day. Brian Boitano, the gold medal winner in the men's figure skating.
Who builds the minivans that get the highest customer satisfaction of any minivans from America, Europe, or Japan? Who else? At Chrysler Plymouth, we do it right.
If you're on your way to the Winter Olympics in Calgary, there's a place on the edge of town you'll want to stop. It's the 1886 Cafe, where you can get the tastiest Canadian bacon, freshest eggs, and heartiest home fries east of the Rockies. But if you go, bring a big appetite and your Visa card. Because at the 1886 Cafe, they won't let you go to the games on an empty stomach, and they won't take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
Are you sure you've made the right decision? Yeah, Mom. Don't you think you're going too fast? Is it supposed to go slow? It's a beautiful home, Kate. But can you afford it?
Bob's got it under control.
Bob, Coldwell Banker.
And the money? Coldwell Banker got us the financing, too. Just trying to be helpful.
And give me that rock.
Coldwell Banker. Expect the best.
Still no word.
Recently, 10 best-selling latex paints were brought together in an independent test to take the guesswork out of finding a quality flat wall paint.
Hot, huh?
Each was tested on the toughest quality measurement of all, scrub resistance. The winner?
Glidden Spread Satin. Thank you very much.
Glidden Spread Satin. It outscrubbed them all, and it's on sale now.
Doc, who came in second? Does it really matter?
Glidden. Your paint should be this good.
Who has the cars with the fewest safety recalls of any American car company?
Who?
Who else? At Chrysler, we do it right.
The 15th Olympic Winter Games has been brought to you by Plymouth. At Plymouth, we do it right. This has been a presentation of ABC Sports.
Saturday, March 5th, Tom Selleck and Barbara Mandrell, plus a Motown reunion with the Temptations and Smokey Robinson on Dolly's new show. Then, when the going gets tough, O'Hara gets tougher.
Stay out of my way.
Would you do me a favor and just eat your eggs? And it's America's favorite pastime.
Maybe we'll have time to do some fishing.
I brought my pole. Spencer for hire. Dolly, O'Hara, and Spencer return Saturday, March 5th.
Channel 7, KABC TV, Los Angeles.
I'll take them. A line of credit from Wells Fargo Bank is like a loan that you can use again and again over the years. I'll take it. And never pay interest till you actually spend the money.
I'll take it.
We'll take it.
Wells Fargo's opened more lines of credit for more Californians than any other bank. Take it from the experts. Wells Fargo Bank, still coming through.
In California, more than anywhere, business gets done on the phone. So you've got to choose the right business phone system.
John, what have you got for me? I've been wading through these phone systems, man. Look, let's just call Pacific Bell. We can plug our phones into their system. It's all done through the lines.
For the most reliable business phone systems ever made, your best call is to call on us, Pacific Bell.
We're back with the Ford Aerostar, and over here, come on back, the Dodge Grand Caravan. This Caravan has an available V6. Plus, it comes with front-wheel drive and a 770 protection plan standard. Aerostar doesn't. Caravan also has a higher customer satisfaction rating than Ford Aerostar, which makes the competition pale in comparison. So for great value, it's gotta be a Dodge.
Come see the visible difference during Caravan Days at your Southern California Dodge dealers.
The Duke and Duchess of York are coming, or Andy and Fergie as you Americans call them. Get to know the wild princess who learned to fly a plane and then a helicopter.
We must certainly qualify, myself and Andrew, as a two-plane family.
Between Princess Di and Fergie, there's rarely a dull moment at the palace.
I'm constantly surprised by her.
The British are coming, and Tawny Little has a special report on Eyewitness News Monday at 4 and 11 on 7, your station for the Winter Olympics.
For a huge selection of truck buys, be wise. Call Sunrise.
Dial 818-SUNRISE. This Bronco 2 with V6, air conditioning, AM/FM stereo, cassette, and more. Only $10,988. Not a stripped truck. Check our ad in the Herald Examiner for other good buys. Dial Sunrise now.
For a great selection and affordable prices, be wise. Shop Sunrise.
Sunrise Fun! That's who!
Escape the day's pressures. Fill your nights with pleasure. Take an overnight vacation tonight, every night, on a Sun Valley waterbed. Feel the comfort, every inch of your body relaxed, and awaken refreshed each day.
Take an overnight vacation
in a Sun Valley waterbed.
Take an overnight.
You know, when you're in business, you just have to be on time, all the time. That's why I call 976-WAKE. For just $2 a call on any touch-tone phone, I call them and they call me back when and where I tell them to. That's 976-WAKE, whether I need a wake-up call or just a reminder anytime. I call 976-WAKE. It's the new sound of time.
Calls returned anywhere in California.
If you don't tell your children about the danger of drugs, you may find a problem staring you right in the face. A problem that won't go away, or even worse, one that does.
Chicago. A man is about to get on a routine flight. Suddenly he pauses. He doesn't know why, but he's got to walk away. An hour later, the plane goes down in flames. It's dismissed as chance. Britain. A woman has a sudden image of a black mountain that's moving, with children trapped underneath it.
2 hours later, a Welsh schoolhouse is buried in an avalanche of coal slag. It's dismissed as coincidence. Northern Texas, an unidentified flying object is reported by at least a dozen people. Although there were no storms in the area, it's dismissed as lightning. Now, Time Life Books announces an important new library, Mysteries of the Unknown, a series that explores the most controversial phenomena of our time and tells you everything that can be known. The Midwest. A mother feels a sharp pain in her right hand. Far away at that exact same moment, her daughter screams as she touches a hot pan. Just chance? Or is it telling us something about our own untapped capabilities? Mysteries of the Unknown goes deeper into unexplained phenomena than ever before. It documents the facts and uncovers what people were never willing to talk about. Stonehenge. A visitor fashions a wire antenna in the shape of an ancient Egyptian symbol. He points it at the stones, and a surge of power rushes into his arm, knocking him unconscious. Was it all in his mind, or was it much more than that? To experience Mysteries of the Unknown, examine your first volume, Mystic Places, for 10 days free. Then decide if you want to dismiss it.
To order your first book, Mystic Places, call 1-800-367-9400. Examine it for 10 days. Keep it and pay just $12.99 plus $2.98 shipping and handling. Other books will follow, one about every other month. Keep only the ones you want. Cancel anytime. Call 1-800-367-9400.
For a huge selection of truck buys, be wise. Call Sunrise.
Dial 818-SUNRISE. This Ranger Super Cab with V6, air conditioning, 3/4-ton payload, AM/FM stereo cassette, and more, only $10,288. Not a stripped truck. Check our ad in the Herald Examiner for other good buys. Dial Sunrise now.
For great selection and affordable prices, be wise. Shop Sunrise.
Sunrise Farm, that's who!
I'm Patrick O'Neill, and I've discovered a small miracle to relieve aches and pains. Therapeutic mineral ice. It's the first penetrating deep cold gel that thousands of chiropractors and pain specialists now use and recommend. Mineral ice stops pain fast, like the minor pains of arthritis, backache, and sports injuries. Let me recommend Mineral Ice. It's the pain fighter, and I know it really, really works.
Retail or wholesale, the choice is yours. You can pay department store prices or you can shop and save at the Bargain Hunters Marketplace, the Valley Indoor Swap Meet. Shopping is easy and fun with over 500 quality discount stores under one roof. Whether you're shopping for brand name fashions or unique imports, you'll always find it for less at the Valley Indoor Swap Meet in Woodland Hills, Panorama City, and in Montclair. For more information, call 800-922-SWAP. That's 800-922-SWAP. The Valley Indoor Swap Meet, the Bargain Hunters Paradise.
The sharks will love your scrumptious body.
You rat, you cur, you pirate!
Right on all three counts. Now over you go.
Don't let it become fish food. Call 976-6667.
I love fishing, Bernie, especially when worms in the bay.
Oh, curses, foiled again. Add some excitement to your day. Call 976-6667, $2 plus toll a penny.
In spite of the sweeping tax changes, you can actually plan your future tax refund.
Are you serious?
I was not aware of that. Our new W4 service will help you do it.
That's something I'll look into.
H&R Block's planned refund program. For a small fee, they analyze your taxes to plan your next year's refund at the amount you decide.
I think that's just going to be a real important part in my future. I'd like to know this year what's in store for me for next year.
The new planned refund program from H&R Block.
This is the way you can get the refund you want.
No matter where you live, there's always something better to do than drugs.
Don't ruin your life.
Tired of running? Call 1-800-HIT-HOME.
Monday night at 7:30. Get ready for the good life.
Monsieur Henri, welcome to the French Riviera.
It's home to the hottest fashion designers in the world. Their revealing swimsuits look too good to get wet. Visit the playground of the rich, the French Riviera. Eye on LA, Monday night at 7:30, only on 7. Your station for the Winter Olympics.
Paul has cut prices on over 500 Mitsubishi big screens for his big Washington's birthday sale. You get fantastic savings. Save over $700 on this 45-inch Mitsubishi big screen. Now only $25.99. Has oak cabinet, wireless remote, 4-speaker stereo sound. It's just one of 500 great big screen buys. Now at Paul's, the king of big screen.
I am okay.
All right, one more time. Where were you on the night of the crime?
I told you, I was on the phone most of the night talking to 8 different people. It's a party line. You call up and you say whatever you want.
You expect us to believe that you can have your own party on the phone?
Yeah, and so can you guys.
All right, let's take him back to the cage. Before you go, you're entitled to one phone call.
No matter where you are or what you're doing, 976-3334 is the easy way to make friends. Only $2 plus toll if any.
Hey, can you guys keep it down? I'm on the phone in here, all right?
Julie Simmons is taking a vacation, an overnight vacation in a Sun Valley soft-side waterbed. Waveless, with adjustable firmness, soothing to sleep on. Now at Sun Valley, save $100 or more on all soft sides, including Soma. Prices start at just $4.99. Come, feel the comfort.
Take an overnight vacation
In a Sun Valley waterbed.
It's tough to be in business, especially in a business that demands tight deadlines. That's why I call 976-WAKE. For just $2 a call on any touch-tone phone, I can get a wake-up or a reminder call wherever I am. That's 976-WAKE. I haven't missed an assignment deadline yet, and thanks to 976-WAKE, I don't intend to. 976-WAKE, the new sound of time.
Calls returned anywhere in California.
Of course we have good deals on automobiles. Be wise. Call Sunrise.
Dial 818-SUNRISE. Your choice. Taurus V6 automatic sedan or station wagon with air. AM/FM stereo, cruise, tilt, and more. Not strip. Sedan, $12,488. Wagon, only $12,988. For good buys, dial Sunrise.
For great selection and affordable prices, be wise. Shop Sunrise.
Sunrise Farm, that's who!
I had very high blood pressure, and I consider myself about a walking time bomb.
And I said, look, I weigh over 200 pounds, and I think I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm over 40 years old, and I'm desperate. I was a diabetic. I couldn't walk.
If you don't lose weight, you're not going to live very long.
If you are 100 pounds overweight, call 1-800-LIGHT-LIFE. One phone call can change your life.
There is hope for you. There is something.
McGruff here. I want you to learn a song that tells people to say no to drugs. Users and losers and losers and users. I don't use drugs. Don't use drugs. Come on. If you know a user even part of the time, tell them to quit, take a bite out of crime. Users are losers and losers are users. So don't use drugs. Don't use drugs. Now teach it to everybody and help take a bite out of crime.
Can you help me with a problem? You see, some of my best friends at school have been asking me to try drugs. What do I say?
No, no, no.
Thanks, Trace. When it comes to the question of drugs, friends or not, the only right answer is no.
Call 976-3344 and hook up with the LA Party Line. Only $2 plus tolls. 976-3344 now.
Unknown ailment.
Oh, they put that when they don't want...
What are you doing now?
Well, whatever it is, I'll bet it's not nearly as much fun as talking on the 976-8881 party line. That's right, 976-8881, the fun party line. Why? Because 24 hours a day, there's always someone exciting to talk to. Call now and get into the fast lane of life's opportunities. Now for only $2 plus tolls, if any, for a full 3 minutes of fun. So come on, don't just lay there. Live a little. Call 976-8881 now.
How to buy auto insurance for less at FGS.
First, you pick up the telephone, dial 1-800-222-9222. Someone on the other end answers, FGS, are you calling for a quote? You say, yes, but I want a low rate, a low monthly payment, and a low down payment. The FGS person says, okay. And if you have a Visa or MasterCard, we can charge your down payment and get you insured right now over the phone, even if your insurance expired 10 years ago. You say, okay. FGS says, okay. Easy, isn't it?
It was good to be home. But I was still keyed up.
This time we're going to take you all the way back to 1985. This is by request from Mohammed working at the Empire Mall DQ ride. And Mo says he...
I tried the TV.
We care about you.
It was a mistake. Then I remembered 976 Silk. It was just what I was looking for.
976 Silk. Join in or just listen. $2 for 3 minutes plus toll, if any.
90% of kidnapped children are taken not by strangers, but by loving parents convinced they're right.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Daddy.
If you're on the run and looking for a way out, call 1-800-A-WAY-OUT, a special hotline for people just like you. We're not the police or the government. We're just people who care and want to help. Call 1-800-A-WAY-OUT.
Regina proudly announces the discovery of something obvious. If you take the best part of this vacuum cleaner, yeah, and stick it onto this one, you get something much better. Introducing the Regina Housekeeper. Housekeeper. It cleans floors and then switches instantly to clean here and everywhere. Accessories cost extra, but you'll never touch a vacuum again once you get a housekeeper.
After winning some of the most demanding races in the world, we feel more than qualified to take on the toughest race of all, the human race. Introducing the Nissan Desert Runner, our new limited edition, specially equipped 4x4 hard body truck. See it at your Nissan dealer.
Being a runaway alone on the streets is frightening. Things haven't turned out the way you planned. You're tired, hungry, alone, and scared. Maybe you want to talk to someone at home, or maybe you want to talk to anyone who will listen. Teen Canteen cares about you. Call us at 213-463-TEEN. Again, runaways can get help by calling the Teen Canteen at 213-463-TEEN.
So you're taking some time to relax before your next picture.
And spend some time with my friends.
That's a beautiful dog. I'm told you had him neutered. Not true, right?
Did you know that most of the dogs killed in the traffic are neutered males?
You mean because they wander? But Mr. Rivera, you're the top male film star in the Spanish-speaking world. Neutering a dog isn't...
Macho? Is that the word you want? All over this country, puppies and kittens aren't born just to suffer and die. There are no homes for them.
So you're saying pet overpopulation?
There's nothing macho about it.
Your Southern California Cadillac dealers present a golfing legend, Al Geiberger. His record 59 clinched the title at the 1977 Memphis Open, and he's still a champion with 3 wins and 4 starts on last year's senior tour.
And now I'm feeling good going into this year's GTE Classic. Wood Ranch is a great course to play. So how'd you like to tee off with me personally Monday after the tournament? For qualifying details, see your Los Angeles or Orange County Cadillac dealer, and I'll see you on the course.
I've been coming through those doors for almost 20 years representing plaintiffs in personal injury and workers' compensation cases, and I plan to continue doing so. My name is Nestor Michelena, and I'm a partner in the law firm of Berger, Michelena, and Huntoon. Our office knows how to handle these cases, so if you've had an accident, give me a call. I'll never charge you for a consultation, and I'll never charge you if we don't recover for you. Hi, how you doing, son? How are you?
Call the law offices of Berger, Michelina, and Huntoon.
Racing on the water, just you and me. Running wild, running free. Run, 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 Kawasaki.
Jet Ski Watercraft by Kawasaki. The ultimate water pistol.
Fly across the water on a jumping jet. Kawasaki gets the good times wet. Fun, 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 Kawasaki. Fun, 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 Kawasaki.
This spring, you can come on a cultural trip to Britain with no jet lag, no hotel bills. In fact, you don't even have to leave LA. UK, LA is coming. There'll be British films, theatre, Hockney, Henry Moore, Dudley Moore. We're even having the Duke and Duchess of York here. So it'll be just like being in Britain. The only thing missing will be the rain. But if you really miss it, you'll find ways.
UK LA. Join the celebration of British arts. And welcome our next contestant from Cincinnati, Ohio, Mary Haney. Yes, you, Mary, right there in the red sweater with the green butterflies on the shoulder. Mary, you'll be competing for a chance to enjoy a more fun, exciting, more colorful life by subscribing to TV Guide. Now, please open the curtain and let's show Mary what she'll get with her subscription to TV Guide. Mary, to start off your subscription, you'll receive complete listings for network, local, cable, and pay TV. Mary, you'll also enjoy previews and features on upcoming shows, a handy sports calendar, plus informative reviews and movie listings, including a 2-week pay TV movie guide. And Mary, there's more, because your subscription to TV Guide also brings you the straight talk and inside stories on what's going on in the TV world, in front of the cameras and behind the scenes. Yes, Mary, all this will be yours when you subscribe to TV Guide. Now, Mary, are you ready to go for it? Come on, it's easy. Home audience, you two, join Mary and pick TV Guide. Johnny, tell them what to do.
Just call toll-free 1-800-443-8700 to get 30 weeks of America's favorite television magazine for the lowest price around. That's 30 weeks of TV Guide in your mailbox for just pennies a day. Call 1-800-443-8700. You can pay in 3 easy installments of just $7.17 each. Send no money, you'll be billed later. But call now, 1-800-443-8700.
Congratulations, Mary, you've done it! The subscription to TV Guide is yours. Isn't that something, folks? Mary Haney, our newest subscriber to TV Guide. Let's give her a big hand. Okay, now, who's going to be our next winner?
Call 976-0690 now and join in on an interesting conversation. Exchange phone numbers, talk to new friends, or just leave a message. There's always someone to talk to. So go on, call. Then sit back, kick off your shoes, and enjoy the best party line around. 976-0690. Only $2 plus tolls, if any, for a 3-minute call. So don't wait. Good conversations are happening this very minute. Don't miss this chance. Call 976-0690.
You buying a new car, Vern? I know. You're tired of driving all over California looking for a deal. Well, Vern, Cerritos Auto Square is where it's at. Now, let me figure this up for you. Vern drives 18 miles to Cerritos Auto Square at 20 cents a mile. That's government standard. Divided by the 9,000 cars and trucks at one location. Multiplied by the 14 dealers that open 7 days a week equals, Vern, you're going to save $53,000 on a $6,000 car. I don't see how them boys stay in business.
Escape the day's pressures. Fill your nights with pleasure. Take an overnight vacation tonight, every night, on a Sun Valley waterbed. Right now, you'll find overnight vacation sale tickets on the sleek black lacquer Broadway, just $4.99. Save $100 on the Charter Oak, now $4.99.
Take an overnight vacation
In a Sun Valley waterbed.
To the wonderful wake-up taste of Post Natural Raisin Bran, Post adds something different.
America's Wake Up Call Club. For free AT&T long-distance gift certificates from Post cereals to you. So now you can enjoy the wonderful wake-up taste of Post Natural Raisin Bran with its big, sweet California raisins and crisp bran flakes. And save.
Hello?
Look for details in the mail and soon on Post cereal boxes. It's America's Wake Up Call Club, new from Post.
Effective January 1st, there will be no more warnings. Police agencies will enforce the law. You must have auto liability insurance to drive.
Now is the time to call or visit FGS. You'll get a low down payment, low monthly payments, and the same low rate whether or not you're currently insured. FGS can also insure you over the telephone with your MasterCard, Visa, or American Express. FGS is open until 10 p.m. Monday through Friday and until 5 p.m. on weekends. So call now for a quote or visit the FGS office nearest you.
My daddy went to the hospital today. My mother said his heart is sick. He says it won't be long until he comes back. I hope he gets well soon because I miss him very much.
What heart disease can mean is leaving home one day and never coming back. You can help prevent heart disease. We can tell you how.
If your car's engine were to stop, you probably know what to do to get it started again. The sad fact is, more people know how to jumpstart a car than know how to save a life. Learn how to jumpstart a life. Learn Red Cross CPR.
Can you help me with a problem? You see, some of my best friends at school have been asking me to try drugs. What do I say?
No, no, no.
Thanks, Trace. When it comes to the question of drugs, friends or not, the only right answer is no.
Call 976-3344 and hook up with the LA Party Line. Only $2 plus tolls. 976-3344 now.